Okay, here we have the Nintendo Classic Controller Pro, and the main difference between the Pro and the Classic controller are these much more easier to hold handles, that grip here, and the main arrangement change here on the shoulder buttons, where you've got much larger Z1, Z2 and right and left shoulders, so it's really much more comfortable in the hand. And the analog sticks are also slightly better spaced out, so I've got large hands, certainly adult size, and certainly the youths that play with this don't have any problem at all with the size, etc. But thankfully for us adults that like to reminisce and play SNES, GameCube and N64 games on our Wiis, this is a really fantastically designed controller. It plugs in to the normal Wii controller. I happen to have a gold one here, but that's not important. I've got a little rubber sleeve on it for grip, which I'm sure a lot of people do as well. So this plugs in as any normal nunchuck in the base of the unit, and that can then just sit in the side, so you don't need to use that for a great deal at all. And you've got here the full control here, because you've got select start and home, etc., as well as your A, B, X, Y, your normal directional pad on the left, and the thumbs. The shoulder positions are much better for triggers, and you very quickly get used to the kind of benefits of this slightly larger classic controller, and certainly holding it with these palm grips that you've got here. Really easy, one-handed or two-handed. I'm not saying I'm going to be doing N64 GoldenEye with the central trigger that some people will miss, but it's closer to the GameCube controller. I guess it's the closest way I can say this. In Europe, we only easily or readily available get the black controller, although this is also available in white, and there are some special versions. There's a gold version and there's a red version with certain games. The cable, not particularly long, same kind of nunchuck length. It's a nice soft flexi cable. This is pretty new, it's only about a week old, and it's soft and malleable, so it's not a problem cable. I like a nice cable that's going to do as it's told, and it's not a stiff or cable that's going to get in the way. Talking of which, the cable comes out of the top of the controller. Where else would it be? That is absolutely the best location. But the classic controller for the Wii, the original white one, actually came at the bottom, which I thought was a bit of a crazy place to put the cable. So this, all in all, this is, as it were, version 2, the Classic Controller Pro, and I think they've ironed out all the rough spots, and certainly the best controller for any kind of retro gaming, and any game that's got the little Classic Controller or Classic Controller Pro. It's a little blue logo, so price-wise looks just like this kind of symbology, so you can see it's a kind of controller. Any of those games work with this controller, so an awful lot of the Wii games do work with this. Obviously there's no gyros, etc., and obviously the main full feature Wii games need all the gyroscopes, etc., that the nunchuck and the main Wii hand controller has. But anything else, normal kind of regular kind of games, all the kind of ones you can download off the Wii store, etc., and get involved in buying all the kind of cheaper retro older games for the SNES, GameCube and N64. This is my recommendation. It's a very good controller, especially for large kids like myself.